Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of My Brothers Keepers podcast. It's your boy Anthony.
It's your boy Terrence. And we got a special episode today. To my left, I got my mother here. I'm gonna let them get their own introductions for themselves. But I got my mother here today. We're gonna be talking about current events, stories, whatever, a lot of things today. To my right, I got my older brother here, my oldest brother, that actually, is owner of this podcast. Is pretty much blessed us, with his production to do this for us, or whatever the case may be. So I'm not. Now that I said that, I'm gonna start with ladies first. Mom, go ahead and introduce yourself. Where you from and everything.
Yes, my name is Rochelle Miller. I'm from Greenville, Mississippi. I'm here with my 3 sons, and we're gonna get it going.
Talk a little up, man. She's nervous.
I'm a little nervous, so like I said, I'm here with my 3 sons right there. We're gonna talk about some things. I might get a little emotional, but
It's big bro.
What's going on, everybody out there? It's your boy Kewuan, back with another episode of MBK. We're gonna talk about a couple things. Might get a little reminisce. Talk about how we grew up. Just take it back to how things used to be versus how things are today.
Right.
You know what I mean? Prior to the video even starting, we had a little scuffle about like some of the funniest ass whooping. It's ironic because it's funny now, but back in the day, it was nothing like that, man. It's crazy. It's a lot of things I sit there and think about, like how the 90s are now. It's just like it's retro in its era. It's just ridiculous.
Wow, that's a good way to put that. It's retro, yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Like it's like everything. Like it's more eye opening. It make you want to like just. It's so technical now. Everything, the technology, which is cool. We all going with the flow, everything. So it is very convenient. But it's it's not like the old days, and that's what we was really talking about. Even from the time, before PlayStation stuff like that. Like me personally, I love going outside.
Yeah, you touched on that on one of our podcasts. It's funny that you say that. On one of our podcasts, we touched on that to where I think literally what we said was back in the day, we used to actually go outside, and if my mother or father said no, we were hurt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To nowadays, if kids ask to go outside and you just happen to say no, they don't care. They just like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna just go play Fortnite. But we did touch on that, whatever the case may be. So before we get into all that, whatever the case may be, it's gonna be a good show, whatever the case may be. What's up, my boy? How you doing?
You already know, bro.
All right.
Another day, another time, another day in our house.
So let's get this out the way,
Okay.
because we're very happy today. Pittsburgh and the Jets won today. So let's give it up for that. Of course,
Now, mind you, this is our 3rd win in a row.
Yeah,
we
they're on a win
streak next week.
Facts.
So you already know they ain't win no game. So
Yeah.
you already know that's an easy win. But we won't go there.
Wait, before I get there, y'all played Dallas today. What happened?
Don't keep it real. I didn't watch it. That's my team. I ain't watch it.
All right, well,
I think we won though.
I think it was like 10-3 when I seen it.
The last time I seen it was 10-3, so I'm quite sure we won that.
I'm pretty sure Patriots won. If not, I'll be highly surprised, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Mom, before we talk about football, what's your football team? I think I know.
The Broncos.
The Broncos.
Mm-hmm. And they took an L to the Bills today.
You didn't have to say all that.
I wanted the Broncos to win. This is why I'm saying it. I was going for the Broncos because the Bills is in my division. Right. So I needed all the teams in my division to lose. I already knew the Patriots wasn't going to lose. So, that's just time.
And we don't want to... Did you see the game? Or you know the outcome of that game?
No, I think it's actually still going.
All right, well, we're not going to speak too early because it might be still going at this moment.
Yeah.
Okay, one more thing I want to touch on. Boxing. Last night.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Before you go into boxing, I know you probably don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
But this was all over the media. All over the media. I feel like I have to bring it up because it was all over the media. and I had to see everybody's outlook on it. I mean, your quarterback. You know, there was an incident last week where, you know, he got into a little scuffle with one of the Browns players.
He would have won if it was somebody else.
I mean, in all, when you look back at the clip, he kind of started it. He kind of did.
No.
He tried to yank his helmet off, but it didn't happen.
But he didn't start it because initially it was a dirty hit.
Well,
that led to him trying to do that.
Well, yeah, and then he tried to. I mean, as far as the helmet situation,
yeah, Bull had a super
strap,
chin strap on, and it come on,
and then it happened.
So.
And then he just happened to take his helmet off and hit him, and now he's indefinitely suspended.
He's done.
Myles Garrett, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely suspended. Definitely.
Good for you, and I hope they don't pay you either.
Oh no, he's not being paid. He's not
cool.
getting paid for that.
Cool. You don't deserve to do
Pouncey. Pouncey.
Yo, shout out Pouncey.
I can't encourage this.
Was riding, bro.
I cannot encourage this, but he was riding for his.
Yeah,
he was riding for his team.
The kicks was excessive. The two piece was crazy though.
Yeah, the kicks. It didn't really matter because his helmet was on, but he was sending a message. So.
Yeah, he was like, "Look, don't mess with my QB, regardless if he was in the wrong or in the right. It doesn't matter. That's my teammate." So he was definitely right. He got 3-day suspension for that.
Yeah.
3-game suspension.
Yeah, that's nothing.
3-game suspension.
That's nothing. We took the L today. I mean, we took the W today, so that's that.
But I only brought that up because that was a big issue this past week, and it was all over ESPN and everywhere.
So drop in the comments who y'all think was right, who you think was wrong.
Yeah,
do you think he deserved
that was a brutal hit.
Indefinite, suspension? I do. Anyway, that's fine.
We're gonna go on that. We're gonna talk about social media. I could guarantee there is a million memes going on with Luis Ortiz right now. The face he made on that knockout was crazy. Like I
shout out Luis Ortiz though, bro.
Yeah,
he came to fight and he looked good. Yeah. And Deontay Wilder looked a little worried to me.
The last 7 rounds, they first fight last 7 rounds. Mm-hmm. But this one the knockout, it came so I didn't even see it. I literally did not see it. It came quick. It came real quick.
Shout out Barry Stump, man, for showing love, man. For real.
Yeah.
I seen it through him. But yeah. So we're gonna get into it. I know we want to get into sport. There's so much that happened. I'm happy. Pittsburgh won. I know he happy.
I want to talk about that fight.
Yeah. So now, Mrs. Greenville. So we're going to talk to you. Now I'm going to ask you a question, and we're going to just lead it. Pretty much, I just want you to tell two of the three out here are fathers right now, but we're all uncles, so maybe we can say it that way. But and I know it's kind of jumping, whatever the case may be, but I really want to bring you in on this, and I really want to get your intake on what's going on. How do you feel? And be honest. How do you feel parenting nowadays are different than parenting in the 90s, I guess I could say? Home remedies was a big thing. I'm not going to say what. I'm just, home remedies was a big thing when y'all was growing up, you know what I mean? Home medicating or however y'all,
discipline.
Discipline, everything like that. Do you think it's the kids that change, or do you think it's society that makes,
that made the rules?
Yeah.
I think it's society.
Okay.
I really do. It's like from now to back when you guys were growing up and when I was even growing up. Just I'm gonna tell you guys, back in the day, the whooping we got right now, that'd be big time child abuse.
Now, do you think the whoopings y'all got and the whoopings 90s kids got? Because growing up, you say the 70s and 80s. Mm-hmm. So do you think that's a big leap and a difference from 90s?
It's a big
20 years.
leap.
No. But what I mean is, was your discipline a lot different than our discipline, or was your discipline and ours was a little mildly the same, but
very different?
Okay.
Very.
So
different.
Our generation is a lot different from your generation.
Oh, of course, big time.
Okay.
Cause like if I say now, if I tell you, which I'm not gonna say, that stuff I couldn't see one time you get whooped, they hit you with your switching in your eyes. Man, that damn child abuse. The stuff we went through back then, the whooping, you know,
You're my mother. I would say this. I would say this for everybody and our subscribers. She antagonized a lot of our ass whoopings. A lot of our ass whoopings growing up could have been totally avoided. Yeah. Totally avoided.
I agree.
Just had to bring something up to set my daddy off.
Yeah. And my dad already frustrated. He coming in the house from work.
Ain't shit cooked.
He's already agitated coming in. His long day. He come in, and as soon as he walked through that door, my father's name is Rochelle Miller, but I'm a junior. But my mom is from the South, so she called him Tans. That's what she said. Yeah, Tans. Come get these boys. It could be something small as somebody changed the roll of tissue. My mom going off.
Yeah.
No lie.
And we didn't understand. Like it came to a point that it was like that. It was almost like blackmail. You know what I mean? Like I remember it got to a point that me going to school, I used to get letters, everyday progress letters. If it said Kewuan had okay day, it's funny now because back then it was just hell. Okay means ass whooping. That's just what it meant because how my dad broke it down in his logic. You had an okay day.
He was acting up,
but some part of that day you showed your ass. Get upstairs, your ass is mine.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say it was abuse. I would just say it wasn't because it wasn't abuse. My parents
it was damn near murder.
Now my parents, I feel like
got a sip on that.
I feel like it was more. People can say they have strict parents and never been hit. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like people can say like I know a lot of people that have strict parents and their parents never put their hands on them. So the whoopings wasn't the issue, and it wasn't even the strictness. But it wasn't even an issue. I feel like just growing up, I feel like a lot of the things, and maybe it's different with y'all or even with your nieces or nephews, or whatever. Maybe you could chime in on this. And I feel like a lot of the things that, and I'm not talking about whoopings. I'm just talking about my beliefs. A lot of my beliefs, I feel like I took on with me from my childhood to now raising my own kids. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I feel like
it's installed in us in some way, shape, or form. Like like it's a lot of stuff that I got away with or I did that, and I think also happened because I got daughters. So like it's different with sons and daughters. So like the stuff I did and got away with, it's so taboo nowadays. Like it's bestowed upon. Like it's like you're banished. Like it's real ridiculous. Like the stereotypes and the labels you get put on from the stuff that's taught to you nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, hey, go do something for me. Yes, sir. Oh my God, your child is a slave or something like that. Like it's ridiculous.
Or not even or that's a good thing. Back when you were growing up, that's just how y'all spoke.
That's how it was, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's so crazy now that if your son says no ma'am or yes sir, people are mind blown. Yeah. Oh my God, your kids are so good. Your kids are so nice. Like, but growing up when you were growing up, that was the norm.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. You know, and like I said, back in the day when I was growing up, what they don't have now, it take a village to raise a child.
I heard that.
It take a village to raise a child.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much if they seen one of you guys doing something. When I was growing up, the neighbor whoop you, and damn sure when your parent gonna get home, you gonna get whooped. Yeah. It wasn't all that. See, right now, I think the system got into it. Every little thing, 911, no, not 911 or Children Youth. Yeah. Children Youth and everything. What Children Youth need to be in, they not. Yeah. When you trying to like dismiss your kid, ain't nobody you beat them or you know. But now the system is so messed up. Yeah, but in that case, I should be in jail a long time ago because when you act up, you know my kid's not gonna disrespect me.
Talk back.
Say what the hell they not gonna do.
or even have an opinion for that matter. That's how it was for real.
You know?
I talk about we don't want to eat something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got burritos tonight. Eat that shit. Oh, we ain't damn sure with no cussing. We're not close to that.
And if you did say it, you said it under your breath.
I'll put it this way. We're going to go down the line, and Mom, you sitting here, and you want to tell us if we lying or not. But that's my right there. Say a term that you didn't think was that bad, but that you weren't allowed to say when you were a kid. Like I just said, we couldn't say lie. We had to say tell a story. Yeah. That's mine. We couldn't say lie. If you say, oh, he lied, like, it's on right there.
Yeah, or they call your name, you say what?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we knew better.
No.
I never even thought about it.
No. Back in my day, we couldn't even say who farted.
Farted, yeah.
We gotta say who paid gas.
Yeah.
My mom did me wrong, man. I'm still using this term to this day, saying it like we couldn't say lie, and then they'll trick you. They'll say, such a lie. And your dad might tell you, oh, you saying you calling them a lie? No, they telling a story. We can't say it was a lie. It's so much different these days. I hear how these kids, and it ain't no big kid. It's these little ones that got the problem. It's these little. Oh no.
Saying huh?
What? You don't know.
No.
Now we said some stuff now. You know, my mom.
Yeah, when they run around.
Yeah, we said some stuff. I mean, everybody said.
But we know when to put that. We know when to chill. Like going to church. We knew that was our little time to talk a little shit. Yeah. You know, nothing going on. You ain't gonna do nothing in the Lord's house, goddamn.
But we knew once we got in that car, though.
You left it.
I'll be singing every so you won't forget about it. As a matter of fact, that you wrong in one time. I went to Washington Elementary School, man. And we had a Nintendo 64. I did something. The principal told my dad. He didn't say nothing for the rest of the day. We bought Rush 2, the video game. We went to the mall, went to the Pocket Exchange. We had a good time. I think
the Pokemon joint, right?
Yeah.
The Pokemon.
The Pokemon Pikachu.
It was
Nintendo
blue.
64.
Yeah.
Next thing I think my mom was like, asked me, what you about to do? Like, I'm about to whoop Kewuan's ass. God damn, that was 8 hours ago. I thought he really forgot. Surely, he didn't forget that.
So was New York? Okay, yeah, that's what
I hated those, like, when they would wait till later on to whoop you. Yeah. I hate it because my aunt did it a couple of times when I was living with her. Like I would get in trouble, and then she'll be like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll get you later." And then you're in your room just waiting. And why does it seem like you always get tired?
You fall asleep.
You fall asleep and then you know when I knew my dad sleep. This is how I knew my dad was coming. This is no lie. We had a cat.
Facts.
We had a cat, and the cat used to sit on this
the banister.
The banister, yeah. That's why I guess you call it a banister. I don't know what other word people use for it.
A ledge
or whatever. and it used to sit there. And I used to when I knew I was about to get a whooping, I used to sit there and watch that cat.
Facts.
I used to watch that cat, and once that cat started doing that moving and looking down,
I already knew what's up.
I knew my dad was coming up them stairs. That's when I started crying. I knew he was coming.
Facts.
Knew he was coming.
Those were the worst. And then the other ones was when you got the phone call from school.
Oh, we got smart at that.
Oh,
we tried to take that to a home. We started trying to take that to a home.
I used to run for the report cards.
Woo. Oh yeah.
When I knew the report cards was coming in, I used to run home to get that report card and burn it. I would not. They should be like, "Oh, did you get your report card yet?" "Oh no, I don't know what happened. They didn't." Because Mom was always the type where she was on us a lot with school, but when it came to like report cards and stuff, she wouldn't question.
Right.
If you say, "Oh, it didn't come," she wouldn't like go out of her way to be like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna call the school and find out what's going on." So I always used to get away with it sometimes. But sometimes there was times where I couldn't, I didn't get there in time, and she got it, and she's looking at me like, "What's this?" And then I don't have nothing to do, and then I gotta go upstairs and get a butt with it.
So back in the day though, we went by. At least I remember we went by like 1, 2, 3, 4s. 4 was the best. Like you was good. Like that was perfect. 1, you out of pocket.
Oh, elementary school.
Yeah. And they had a little side note.
Yeah. We had A's, B's.
I remember lunchtime was a damn period. I always go high at that.
Yeah, you know what's
real greedy?
Jim.
I love Jim.
Dad used to always say, "How you spell Jim?" And I used to tell him like, "Dad, I participate. I just never brought.
Never changed.
Never changed.
That's
You get graded on. That's the grading.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like we would take our school shirt off.
But that's half a grade.
You know what I mean? But we never like I didn't wear like shorts underneath and nothing like brought a gym bag. I ain't never do that. So next thing I want to get into, because we're familiar with the camera. You know, me and him been behind it. We have to get a proper introduction. So we're going to take the time now. Maybe we'll start with. Let's see who we start with.
I'll start.
Yeah, let's start with. Okay, whoa, let me get the structure first. We'll start with you with your introduction, and then we'll end it with you, and then I have a few questions for you about, some serious stuff, if that's okay with you. If you're willing to go there, I don't know if you are or not, but that's up to you. But go ahead, bro. We didn't really get your introduction about age, where you from, all that.
All right. Well, for those of you that don't know who I am. Name's Kewuan. 20 breaks. Don't mind me. The liquor feeling good. But 28. I'm a Pisces. I ain't gonna go no further than that. Just know your zodiacs. I am definitely a Pisces. If y'all know your zodiacs and what their attributes are, then there you go. I don't know all my attributes. I just know we're goofy and weird and somewhat emotional.
I like that. A lot of people don't say their sign. I like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you got to know that. You know what I mean?
You Aries?
I'm Aries.
You Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and Taurus.
You know what I mean? And I just know, Pisces, we don't got no beef with nobody.
Oh, God.
So, born in Mississippi, Greenville.
Well, there you go.
To those, I ain't gonna get into all my alter life, but born in Mississippi, don't remember too much about it. Raised in PA all my life. PA is all I know. 717 is all I claim. Lancaster has been my home since as far as I can remember. Everything was my first in Pennsylvania. Period. First love, first break, first kiss, first ass whoopings that I can remember.
No, we just getting ass whoopings.
First school, went to school up here. Everything, friends, enemies, everything. Lancaster been my home, and this is what I claim, and this is what I love. I couldn't imagine another place better than where I'm at, and that's honestly the truth. I love Lancaster, I really do. Yeah, I mean I went to Harrisburg a few months ago and seen dudes on dirt, little 4-wheelers. I'm like, oh my God, it looks so different up here. I couldn't imagine relocating and trying to start over. Lancaster's what I know. Lancaster's what I'm comfortable with. I'll travel. I'll go somewhere else, a day or two, but at the end of the day. This is where I'm at. I like it a lot.
Were you stopping? You just told us about Lancaster, so tell us, your football background and all that.
My
kids, all that. Nigga, this is your first introduction. You gotta tell it all. You gotta catch up.
See, I know they want to be in
depth. Yeah, bro, you gotta be in depth. How many kids you got? You married, single, separated, all that. Let's get it.
They gonna put me on Front Street for real, right?
Yeah, I want names. Say,
Yeah,
that's my thing, right?
Yeah, want names.
Got kids. I'm a. I got 2 kids, 1 on the way. 3 different baby moms. It went white, Dominican, and white, so you see the pattern.
No, shake your head. It's your son. Mom like this.
My oldest, she 11. You know what I mean? Yeah, I went and got her out the way. I was young. I was still in school, so I know my mom and dad would take care of her. You know what I mean? By the time I got my stuff together and all that, she won't need nothing no more. So anyway,
that's just boy.
My youngest one right now. As of now, I got all girls. Maybe a boy, maybe a girl. We won't know. We won't know that till a few episodes later. So
drop some. They're having a discrepancy right now about the names.
Yeah.
Drop some names for girls. Drop some names for boys. Not that they would take it, but just you know what I mean. We were just talking about this off camera.
Little curiosity.
Yeah, little curiosity. If it's a boy, well, you don't want to reveal that yet, right?
And I got like 2 main names. I'm still like juggling with as far as guy names. I thought about doing the junior thing, but I'm kind of shading away from me becoming a senior. It just made me. I got like 20 years on me. I don't like senior. I don't know. Maybe it's me being selfish and a little bit of petty, but I ain't ready for that SR label yet.
You definitely be old for real for you to see.
I feel Father Time trying to tell me like, oh, excuse me. Don't excuse us. We're one of them families. We're one of them families that we'll all get together and there's gonna be a fight. Police may be called.
No, I had to intervene on that.
Shit.
Nah, we are close. We're close knit family.
We close knit. We got
our differences.
We got the alphas and we got the alphanesses. That ain't the word, but alphanesses.
I was gonna say alphanesses.
So we want them joints that Thanksgiving come around the corner. We'll definitely have a story or two for Thanksgiving. Yeah. We'll definitely have a story or two.
We have some funny characters in our family.
Very, 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 very funny. We won't reveal names, goddamn, but
yeah, we ain't gonna reveal names.
Yeah, it's the main one.
I don't want to reveal.
There's only no other one, guy.
I don't want names.
I remember that one. I'll get a lot of phone calls after that. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so that's my brother, that's my older brother, whatever the case may be. My mom doing this, whatever case, because she ain't thinking right now. But I'm going to guide you through it. It's the first time on camera. You know, it's the first time really being interviewed. That's why she's a little quiet. But I'm going to guide you through it, Mom. You know what I mean? So, I know we did a pre-introduction before. They know you from Mississippi.
Pre-log.
Yeah, pre-log, whatever. They know you from Mississippi.
Prologue, man. I'm tripping.
I'm trying to help you out.
All kind of
I'm not drunk enough. No.
Nah. So, I know we did like a little intro with you, whatever the case may be. I know the way, and let me say for the camera, because I know how it's going to look. Because I now that I've been doing it for a while, I know how it's going to look. The way once you start talking about kids, everything was about whoopings. If nobody peeped that, everything was about how you feel about whoopings and stuff like that. It's not that. My mom's, it's not that. Whatever the case may be, it's just how the questions were brought up. So let me bring it to you this way. Just give me, your longer introduction, your name. We know where you're from, but you can just run it through. Your age.
Just tell us about you.
Tell us about you.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like,
where are you comfortable telling? Expose them to the world.
You know what I mean? Your kids, all that. Like, you know what I mean? Your grandkids. You know how many grandkids you got? All that.
Right. Once again, like I just told you guys that my name is Rochelle. You know, people from my, other folk call me Roro, dark chocolate, black birdie. I can keep going, yeah. They tell me to stop, but I can keep going. But anyway, once again, I have 3 kids. I have 3 boys. Their ages 28, 27, 22. And I've been married for 28 years. We've been together for 31 years. Long time. Oh my God. But anyway, I love my husband. You might think I don't, but I do. But anyway, like I said, I have 3 wonderful kids, I love them. I love them dearly. And, and I just adopted another son.
Okay, there we go.
And I love him just as well I love my other one. I treat him the same. I love him.
Hey, you love him as much as you love me. Oh, I'm sorry.
But anyway, I think
I'm that stepson that nobody likes.
He's a redhead stepchild.
I would like to a monkey on your comment real quick about friends and stuff you claim sons. Because I remember one story particularly. You was at the mall with one of us. I ain't gonna say names, and you thought one of our friends was your son, and you said, "Hell no, that's not my son."
Which one was that?
It was one of his friends.
Oh, we ain't sit down and count them, but
Who was that?
I don't know.
Go Bug.
Why you say hell no, though?
Yo, I know.
This is back in the day. This is
I'm
like
trying
10
to
years
see my
ago.
boy.
Back in the day, but
Of course he gonna laugh.
Well, no, I was crazy.
This is way back. This is like 06, so.
But he was always with me though.
They're my boy. I like that.
We ain't say no names.
We ain't say no names.
Yeah.
we're gonna say just the last name Jordan.
Well,
But anyway, it's a lot of Jordan out
Can we
there.
put a beep on that?
No, it's a lot of Jordans out there. But no, for the most part, I had my ups and I had my downs. Like I said,
You wasn't supposed to say that, Mom.
say what? I had my ups and downs.
No, the last Jordan.
Jordan?
I'm gonna have to answer to that. You know that, right?
I ain't say old boog, old boog.
All right.
You know your cousin.
All right.
You know your cousin. But
That's
no,
that's
like,
Cuzzo right there. Shout out, Bug. That's Cuzzo.
I love you.
You grew up. You grew in your face, nigga. That was a little.
No, that's my boy, and I love him just I love all four of
But
my
the story he
kids.
told me said was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's about 10 years ago.
Right.
He was an ugly motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's my nigga though, but he grew up. He got some people that just grew up into their
features.
I ain't gonna lie, my lips was dumb big. They used to call me fish lips.
I'm gonna tell you this for all these mothers. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
For all these, I could be wrong. I know I'm gonna get probably some backlashes. But when all mothers say all baby is cute, they lying.
Oh my God.
They're being real because.
Do y'all see who favors who here? Oh,
because
too wrong.
No. I'm just being real. To me, all babies not cute.
You got to.
This is true. This is a true story. I don't know her name. I don't know. I used to work. Hill's not there no more. This is a play with Planet. Well, here, not Planet Fitness. It was about Marshall, the exercise place.
LA Fitness.
Right. It used to be Hills at the time. Called the store
Hills. Yep. Damn, that's
right.
I don't remember that. That's crazy.
So I was going in to pick up my check.
Hall. I thought it was called Hall.
No, Hills. You worked there. And so, of course, I had to go to the restroom. True story. So as I'm walking towards the restroom, and I haven't opened the door yet, but you hear a baby crying from the other side. So, as the mother with her baby opened the door, and for women, we look down. Cause you hear a baby crying like, oh, instead of me doing this, oh, I did it. Oh shit. True story. So the mother looked at me. And I'm looking at her like saying to myself, I ain't gonna be lying. So, the baby's scared.
Oh, don't say why. Don't say why.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
I'm just saying. That's a true story.
Let's take a quick
All right. Yeah.
Wait, because I got one more thing to say.
Charles Barkley?
Because Kewuan, my son, wasn't the prettiest baby when he was born.
Listen, my baby's not cute.
No. He wasn't the prettiest baby when he was born. He weighed 9'11".
Oh God.
He been here before. This joker boy already was like a little baby midget. He was doing everything
Little
too
person,
soon.
Mom. Little person.
She is being all this. She's like,
They gonna flag this one.
alright, so I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I was.
He grew into his look.
Yeah, I was bow-legged.
That's what I'm saying.
I was butt. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
went backwards. Look what
No.
was in there. I went backwards. I was cute growing up. But
Yeah.
This nigga had bitches
Wait.
like
I don't know what happened.
That's true. Wait.
I had my first daughter.
Wait, no, not that.
Nah, back in the day, I'm talking about back in the day.
Back in the day when he was born.
Like, he had he used to be like thought he was like one of them BTK.
Getting it like a positive.
He had the white bandana. I never forget. He had
Yeah.
white bandana on. He had a little Duke hair all curled up.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. This nigga had 13 different bitches at the door asking for him.
Yeah.
13 of them.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Look, guess what?
I used to think I was in B2K. I ain't old.
Guess what? I got one thing to say, and Kewuan is not lying about that. So one day we were standing on across one of the biggest streets, Orange Street, Frederick.
Liberty.
So I heard a knock at the door. So this girl came to the door and said, may I speak to Terrence? Although I don't call him Terrence. So at the time my husband walking past, so I said, Terrence, come to the door. I'm messing with her. So Terrence walked to the door. She said, can I speak to Terrence? I'm like, you talking about him? She was like, who?
I know exactly what you're talking about. What's the opera?
I'm calling Fantasia. Put it that way.
That's how it works.
But
no, all jokes aside,
We'll take
kids.
a little break.
Right, we're going to take a little break, but I got to finish. But my son, my oldest son, he grew. He was just lips and testicles.
Oh my God! Yeah. All right, so we gonna take.
And had a head.
Oh my God!
He had a big head with some big lips and had some testicles.
Hold on.
He was 9'11".
Look like this. That means pause.
I'm just being real. So for me being a mother, to say when people say, "Oh, baby," if I can say my own child,
Who was the cutest baby?
Jarvis.
Damn. So that quick.
It was Jarvis, it was Skinny, then Kewuan.
That'll make me feel better. I'm just in the middle.
Kewuan,
He was
Skinny
cute.
Skinny was pretty when he was born.
I see.
But when he got one, he started looking like a raccoon.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like somebody had 2 fish hooks in your eyes.
Yeah. Stay at you.
I was sick.
His grandma, not his dad, mom, you always call him Ashley.
Okay, Barkley, come on.
All right, just saying.
Well,
Love you, guys.
team.
We're gonna continue soon.
All right, okay.
Yo,
I gotta breathe too.
this is
Makeup in.
All right, we're back on My Brothers Keepers podcast. Once again, we got Brother Manhead Kewuan tuning in. We got Mama Dukes over to the left. Miss Rochelle. You know how it is. We gonna get back to what we. Well, matter of fact, real quick, we was talking about the game earlier. I just want to put it out there. The Patriots did win.
I already knew that. You have to tell me.
13-9. So
That's
they
it?
did win. Yeah, it was.
Where's the win, goddamn man?
damn.
13-9.
Barely.
Okay.
So,
POP hold it down.
that's the
Mama, I love you. Barely.
They probably cheated, Tom
Stop.
Brady. But we won't go there. We're gonna finish up on what we were talking about before we went on break.
Well,
if you want to get into that.
it's funny because like during that little intermission, we got in a little debate about emotions, and one thing that pop up, or at least with me, when I think of emotions, I think of like movies. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because despite my aura or my persona or the way I carry myself, I do got a couple movies under my belt that I cried on, and I mean, it's funny now. I mean, to this day, I probably still cry on them joints, especially if I'm by myself.
Let me, and I didn't mean not to cut you off.
Titanic.
I was just about to say that.
Ooh.
I remember when you and Mom cried on Titanic,
That's the universal one.
and y'all called us heartless because I laughed at the part when the boat went up and the dude fell and hit that pole. That shit was funny to me. I'm sorry. But yeah. Have a seat back, brother.
No, she on you. Oh shit.
So they can see, whatever. Yeah. Put our hand. But yeah. So
that was
yeah. So
excuse me.
so all right. So if you had to say your top 3 things, movies, whatever, your top 3 things that you cried on the most.
I'm gonna go on movies because
It could be anything. It could be mix and match and all that. It could be this and that, or whatever.
all right, because I'll say like this. I can't really mismatch it because I think a movie cry is different than a funeral cry.
Oh, I just thought about one.
So I ain't gonna mix that.
Damn, I cried
So,
all the time.
Movie wise, damn, these damn near all Disney movies too.
Not Disney song.
Oh yeah.
You better get Disney Plus, nigga. Shout out Disney
I'm not
Plus.
gonna lie. Damn.
Simba.
Lion, yeah. Mufasa, he took that L. Damn, that was sad. That really was. I don't know why.
Just watched the new one.
To the,
too.
yeah, and even like the new anime 2001, it's worse because at least the cartoon, Scar let him go. The new one, this thing got slapped.
No.
And he like, at least the cartoon he was on his back.
Yeah.
They made real like movie-ish, like real 3D, like trying to make it real. So he landed like he started turning around when they got him. So yeah, Air Bud, I'm gonna keep it real.
Air Bud. Which
Air
one?
Bud.
There's like 60 of them.
First one. He drove Bud to a island, something like that.
And he was running after the jump.
Yeah, go back, Bud. I was like, oh my! I was in the county when I seen that. That made worse. I'm to the wicker hole. Yeah, Air Bud was crazy, and Green Mile, hands down. I
Michael Clark Duncan, right?
yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that end, the whole end, like, oh man.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing Kewuan always told me when we watched a movie together. If it was emotional, he said, "Just don't look at me."
Yeah, don't look at me.
Yeah.
I was like, "That's all right. I'll cry by myself. You cry by yourself. I won't look at you."
Michael Clark Duncan when they try to put the mask on me, like, please, boss, please don't put that mask on me. I'm like, I got dumb emotional.
And what's the nigga named Percy?
Percy Whitmore.
Yo, that nigga right there was something. Yeah. He didn't mean to fry that dude like that.
That was sad.
Yeah,
went to funds,
yo,
man.
bro, Percy was out of pocket.
I mean, shout out my dude Edward Delacour that took that crispy, that old crispy.
Shout out him, bro. He didn't watch his sponge, but
and old Mr. Jingles got it too.
Yeah, the little mouse, right? They
Shot his ass.
Yeah, shotgun.
They shot the mouse?
Now Michael Clark did. When all
Why he killed the mouse?
But now he picked it up. Did he pick it up?
He picked it up. Nah, that was one thing. He did kill that mouse too.
No, it was
that boy Percy was a cannon.
Percy was.
Oh yeah, he stepped on him.
Yeah, he stepped on him. But
but Michael Clark Duncan put his big gorilla hands out and picked him up.
He dead right now.
Oh, he see?
Alright, so Mama Dukes, did you have any movies or anything that made you cry?
No, nigga, go see it. Nah, I'm taking the mom because mom's gonna end it. We gotta Jones to talk about mom. My bad. Shout out Michael Clark Duncan. My bad.
Dead, son. Wow.
I got about two movies in particular that gets me a little emotional when I watch it. The first one I'm gonna say it's just a scene from this movie that gets me emotional. Four Brothers. When Jack dies.
Oh yeah, the little brother, right?
Shot.
Yeah,
he gets shot.
Bobby took that nigga out though. I was crying when he shot that dude into a car afterwards.
That scene in that movie that gets me a little emotional. And then another movie, very very famous movie. Famous actor, John Q. That's another movie.
I forgot about that.
When the son
my son gonna bury me. I will not bury my son. Yeah, that's
when
crazy.
the son collapses on the field. That kind of gets me. And then I have a song.
Amen.
That kind of gets me for personal reasons. It's by Luther Vandross. Dance with My Father. That song, every time I hear that song, it gets me emotional. But yeah, those are basically the three things I would say: movies and song that really gets me emotional when I hear it or watch it. So,
damn, bro, that was deep.
That was nice.
Yeah,
that was deep.
Love you, son.
I think about now you talking about
damn
old
my
school
father
vibes.
again.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm a monkey on him as far as like old school vibes go. Because now I'm thinking about all like emotional movies that I've seen and just think about that. One movie I've seen is it's crazy. A lot of people didn't see it, but The Temptations. I cried on The Temptations.
When the movie shot himself.
He's singing that song.
Yep, Smokey Robinson.
That was that song. That song didn't play now. That what we should.
It was the 3rd of September.
No.
Yeah, that was
that song when he had the
shot
funeral.
himself.
I'm talking about the end.
The end when Smokey Robinson was singing.
He in the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
They was like, oh
yeah, he said, oh, blue. And the next scene was that.
But that was
he watched his whole squad die.
You said that was Paul. That wasn't Paul.
Paul
was a Drake.
Otis. I'm sorry.
Paul was a Drake, and Paul would have shot himself in that bar.
Otis was the.
Shout out to Temptation.
I'm sorry.
That was good movie.
I gotta add one more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Selena also got me. Every time I watch that movie,
I never seen it.
I never seen it.
The lady kills.
No,
I've seen like parts of it. I never seen it through.
Yeah.
That also gets me at the end.
Little Shop Howard.
All right, bro, your turn.
Little Shop of Horror.
Yeah, little sad.
And that tree back there.
Watch out, Kelly.
My number one that comes to my head, and it's for my brother's reason. My girl sitting over there off camera, and I can't lie about it. Jason Laird. Jason Laird. Yo, I got off camera. I got to show y'all that part. Jason Laird. It was the ending when his brother knew he was doing life. The cops was coming. You hear the sirens, and he was asking his other brother. And I kind of compared the crazy brother to my brother, and I kind of compared Jason to me, or Laird. Jason, right? Yeah, Lyric was a girl, right? Yeah, so, and I'm just going to run through it quick. And
No, Jason was the main guy, the good guy.
yeah, Jason was me. I compared myself to Jason. I compared him to Jason's brother,
Right.
which is my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And
It was sad.
it was sad. And then his brother went, shot up all these people, and the cops was coming. And then he was telling his brother to come with him and all that. He was like, "You gonna pick this girl over me?" Ended up shooting her, but she lived. And then Jason picked up his girl, was walking down the stairs with him, and you can hear the sirens coming, the cops coming. And then Jason must have thought his brother was gonna turn himself over, but then he heard a gunshot. And just his reaction in that movie, that he knew his brother just killed himself. That did something to me, bro.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, that did something to me.
I was gonna watch that movie today. Think people tell me the end of it. It do sound sad.
Oh, man. But now that's not even the premise of the movie. That's just a part. But seeing that part, you're gonna understand why.
Is it considered like a hood movie in a way?
No.
Because hood movie perspective, Boys in the Hood.
Yep, I knew
Boys
it
in
was
the
coming.
Hood.
I knew it was coming.
It's not really. I would say it's more of a.
Ricky,
I would
yeah.
say it's more of a black romance, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah, I could.
Probably like a black romance, probably like an urban black romance. I think. If y'all disagree, put in the comments if y'all seen it. Jason Lyrics, but that's one of them.
And put in the comments
another
the
one.
saddest movies y'all cried on.
Yeah, put it in there. Put all three. Another one I cried on that's crazy was actually a song, a video, and it was Trey Songz, Your Side of the Bed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that got me. Only because his acting in it, like I can only imagine.
His wife got killed, right?
His wife got killed, and then we thought it was her coming home and knocking on the door, and it was the two people letting him. And that scream, I wish I could do it, but that scream he hit with that emotion in the video, the visual of his hurt, and you can hear his heartbeat. It was
You
just,
could feel it. It was so unreal.
It was just like, and it literally at first I'm like, yo, I'm not about to cry, but it just, I'm telling myself I'm not gonna cry, but my inner self. This just was falling. I'm like, damn, that's sad. So, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people look at me like, you know, they know me from the streets and all that, and they probably like, damn it, but I don't care. That's another one. And my last one would have to be, what do you think? What else I cried on? I don't know. Don't do that. I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh, my little brother just said that. We said that a lot. I don't know, bro. That's the only two I can really think of that make me.
Have you ever seen Glory Road?
That was a sad one.
That was
Friday Night Lights. I cried on that. I cried on a lot of movies on low key. I can't think of them all.
Did I cry on Roots? I don't know. Let me think.
I get mad on Roots.
I think I get more
damn
mad.
sure don't cry.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm mad.
Roots touched me though. No, Amistad. Amistad got me a little bit.
I never seen no style.
Yeah, I seen that in school, Mr. Booth class. Mr. Booth played that shit. Yo, I felt bad for. Shout out Tyler Martin, bro. But I felt bad for him
doing
bro.
his thing too.
Yeah, he got his own business. Shout out to Tyler Martin. He was the only white dude in the class. And Mr. Booth played Amistad. Man, at the end of the movie, we all looked at a nigga like this. But he was always down with us though. But shout out Tyler Martin.
He playing basketball right now for York.
For York.
Yeah, doing his thing,
shout out
man.
him, yeah.
Got his family on. Shout out to my
shout out Tyler Martin, man.
Martin, man.
Yeah.
Keep thriving.
Penn State. He scored 2,000 points at Penn State.
Did he?
Yeah, bro.
Yes, he balling like that?
Yes,
yeah, he scored
Bobby
little brother,
Tyler Martin.
He scored 2,000 points at Penn State. Yeah, he got plaques and all that. Yeah, Tyler Martin. Yeah, shout out Tyler Martin. We got a T-Bone Concrete.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out T-Bone Concrete, man. You know what I mean? Y'all need your payment done. Hit him up. I hope we saying it right. If not, let me know. But shout out Tyler Martin.
Yes,
but so Mom, I got my last question for you for what you cried on. But give me two. We're gonna end it with this. So give me two things that you cried on that difference from what we said, and then I have a last question for you that might be a little touchy, and I hope that it's okay with you, whatever the case may be. But we're going to wrap it up with that.
All right. Once again, they might get a little emotional. I don't want to do it in front of my son. I'm like, oh, here go mom again. I heard this story. No, they won't never say that. But anyway, besides of movies, songs, or whatever, I cried over real life. I cried over real life. The hurt I felt when they took my 2 boys. It's no fictional, fictional. What real fictional?
But when you say took them, like you gotta elaborate on what you mean.
Yeah, they became no ninja assassins or nothing like that.
So at the end of the day, I ain't trying to go deep because I can't go deep.
Hey, nobody took me in jail. I was like, all right.
No. But anyway, my boys, they were young and they did a crime.
We did
Right.
Yeah,
they did something disobedient.
And we went away for a while.
They went away for a long time. 5 to 15 years.
No, I've been 15 years. I came out.
I sure came out.
5.5 years.
Sexy light-skinned nigga.
So, but anyway, it was hard.
5.5 and
5
6.
to 6. We're making jokes.
He did
I'm
6.
I'm glad they helping me out because I don't want to get emotional. Because it's very, very emotional. But I think I have one thing to say, and I'm going to say it very short and simple. I might get bad views from this, but I got to say this. It's going to be very short. I was one of them mother that said, if my kids ever go to jail, I'm not going to visit them. I'm not going to write them. That's a lie. I miss my kids every day. It's unexplainable. If I'm messing up, please y'all help me out because on my accent.
No, do you think?
I can't imagine when a woman or a dad lose a son with death in the system. I lost 2 at the same time. I put a wall up. I did my husband. I didn't want nobody around me. I didn't want no one around me because nobody couldn't take a place of my 2 boys. My baby son, he suffered from that. And he's still doing it to this day. It was hard, man. It was hard. My boys used to write me, Mom, when I'm getting out. Mom, when I did everything. For you can get my kid 5 to 10 years for something. You know, yeah, punishing them. You did something bad, punish them. Not saying that. But if for killing people, raping people, and getting less time than my boy did. By me didn't have the money to get a lawyer. They juveniles. Oh no. They in the prison with the grown people. They ain't gave them a chance. Oh, don't get me wrong, people. I'm not justifying what they did, what they wrong. Whatever they did, we willing. Y'all pay y'all price. But did they deserve the time they did with people who murder people, who rape people, get 2 or 3 years, and they get 5 to 10? Nobody don't know how I feel. I lost 2.
I would like to piggyback real quick before you get to. If you get 2 years for murder,
Yeah.
you must have the money.
That nigga was 6'9". Listen, I know what Aladdin ride on that car.
For real.
I know the losing spots.
was.
I'm getting that nigga.
Anyway, they don't want me to cry. It was hard. I don't like talking about it. But anyway, what I'm saying, y'all, I'm a little better because we discussed it. I don't want to get emotional. I still cry every day. My kid was a football player. This is the choice they made. Not sitting him want sympathy. If you do a crime, you pay the time. But the time what they did, I'm sorry. Fucking $80, man. Shit. You better. But what I'm saying, alright, it was hard, y'all. So for a woman or mother, and you got strong women out there. Don't get me wrong.
He got more time for you, bitch. Don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong when I say that when we say we'll never visit our kids, or it depends how close you are with your kid. Me, my boys are very close. And I say the same thing like the average woman say, you go get. Now don't get me wrong, it's some strong women out there say, you mess up, nigga. Oh, fuck. Here we go. I say nigga. You're gonna do that time to try to show them that. I tried that. We were there, me and my husband were there faithfully. We tried to sell it. They was in the county. Once they went from the county, they went upstate. We were there with them. They was in jail, and their parent was in jail. Y'all can call me a punk ass parent. I love my boys. I love them, and we were there for them. I just want to say that's my emotion story that I had to say, that please don't lose your kid to the system. Nobody don't care about them than their own parent, girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. It's hard. And they were young. You act up, yeah, you get punished for it. I'm not justifying that. But it's hard. I would one of them mothers say, my kid get locked up, I'm not going seeing them. But a point, I lied. Not I had one, I had two. Can you imagine the hell I was going through? Now I'm trying to deal with, I'm pushing my husband away.
Okay, mama, we get it. You about to get in on duffel. We get it. She felt real bad. Niggas did some real crazy when we was younger. We learned from our mistakes, and that was that. You don't have a criminal intention.
But I got them now. I got all my boys. 4 of them.
Years later.
I love you. Thank you. Now you in
those that know that was
don't hurt your mama again.
07 and God damn it. 2012, and we've been clean since.
Yeah. So with that going out, man, we're gonna wrap this up. And I hope y'all really liked it. Really liked it. The podcast.
Shout out a little shorty I've been yelling and talking shit.
Yeah, I had to put on the camera because all the first shows y'all been seeing have been my youngest. Is her. Her name is Micaiah London Miller. The sister of Shania Virginia Miller. Analia.
She's 18.
Rochelle Miller. And Julian Michael Faust, my oldest son. So facts.
I enjoyed this.
So let me just wrap it up. I didn't want to cut my mom off, whatever case may be, but you know what I mean. Like she said, she's not comparing to another woman losing or whatever the case may be, but she just wanted to put out there what made her cry and stuff, and you know, this is our time hearing it, whatever. But once again, my brother.
Thanks again, you know, coming through.
Y'all ready?
Mama Dukes, thanks for coming through.
Good show, MBK.
Good show. We had a good show.
I think it was a good show.
We did our thing, you know what I'm saying? We touched a lot of points tonight. You know what I mean? We reminisced and all that. We had our laughs and we had our little monologue. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all human. We all prone to make mistakes.
Right.
It just depends.
So go ahead and do your sign. I didn't even cut you off, but go ahead.
No, you good.
You cut my morning. But go ahead, do your sign off. You sign off, do your sign off, then we'll do our sign off and we'll get up out of here.
Alright, we're gonna do it like that, man. We're just gonna end it right there till the next show, next time. You already know what it is. MBK all day. Holla at your boy, Kewuan. Let's get it.
Oh, I'm looking at the camera. Once again, I want to thank my 3 sons, the Brother Keeper podcast, for even having me on the show, because I'm a drama queen. And that's what I want to say. I know I look different because I got my hair cut. I had to put that in. Please don't say I look like a dude. Okay? I love you guys. Love my 3 sons, daughter-in-laws, this grandbaby here. They make all their noise. But love you. Alright, thank you, Kelly, for having me on here. Alright.
Once again, it's your boy Anthony.
It's your boy Terrence.
Sign off another episode of My Brothers Keepers podcast.
Love y'all, man.
Have a good night.